curtain war. We've all been there, haven't we? But have you ever stopped to ask, why are we always told to hide instead of to celebrate? Especially after 60. Our bodies carry the story of our lives. So why shouldn't our curves be our most beautiful, confident feature? For decades, we were handed a fashion rulebook that only said, minimize, conceal. But what if that entire rulebook was wrong? What if your fuller bust isn't a problem to be solved, but a beautiful asset to be celebrated? So, forget those outdated rules. In this video, I'm going to share the one foundational secret that 90% of women overlook. And once you know it, I promise, you will never look at your closet the same way again. So, if you're ready to stop the war with your wardrobe and start a beautiful friendship with it, instead, let's begin. All right, my dear friends, can we have a little heart-to-heart? Today, I want to talk about something deeply personal, something I believe many of us who are blessed in the chest department, especially as we move gracefully past 60, will understand completely. This isn't just about fashion. This is about our daily comfort and confidence. I have to be honest with you. One of the things I realize after 60 is that our bodies tell the story of a life well lived. And let's be honest, gravity has been a very faithful companion over the years. The bra that was my trusted friend in my 40s suddenly felt like it didn't understand me anymore. My clothes never seemed to hang right, and I found myself slouching a little as if I were carrying this invisible weight. Until one day, I decided to get professional bra fitting, and the moment I put on a bra that was the right size, and more importantly, the right style for my shape, well, it was a revelation. For the first time in years, I felt lighter. I stood up taller. My waist reappeared as if by magic, and the blouse I'd brought with me to try on just draped beautifully. That was the moment I truly understood. The problem wasn't my changing body. The problem was that my support system hadn't changed with it. So let me ask you, when was the last time you had a professional fitting? Go ahead and share in the comments below, I'd love to know. And if you've never had one, or if it's been more than a few years, would you consider making this your little self-care project for the month? This is so much more than just a matter of appearance. Industry experts estimate that up to 80% of women are wearing the wrong bra size. And according to the American Chiropractic Association, an improperly fitting bra, especially for women with a fuller bust, can contribute to long-term issues like back pain, neck tension, and poor posture. So, how can you tell if your support system is truly supporting you? Let's do a quick 3-point check-in together, holding up a well-constructed supportive bra to the camera. First, the band. Action. Run a finger along the wide band of the bra. This is your workhorse. It provides 90% of the support. It should sit snugly and straight across your back, parallel to the floor. Visual cue for editor. Show a simple graphic of a band riding up with a red X versus sitting straight with a green check mark. Second, the straps. Action. Point to the wide padded straps. These are here for stability, not to do the heavy lifting. They should never be digging into your shoulders. If they are, it's a sign your band is too loose. And finally, the cups. Action. Gently press on the cup. Your bust should be fully and smoothly contained. There should be no gapping and certainly no spilling over the top or sides. This creates that smooth, elegant silhouette we all want under our clothes. I know the thought of bra shopping can feel like a chore, but I invite you to reframe it as a date with yourself. Remember, This body has carried you through life's joys and challenges. It deserves nothing less than the very best support. And trust me on this, when you walk out of that store with a bra that fits you perfectly, you will feel 10 years younger. Not because your body has changed, but because you'll be standing taller, feeling lighter, and moving through the world with the confidence you so richly deserve. Now that we've built our perfect foundation, we are ready to build a beautiful house of style right on top of it. So, what do we paint on this perfect new canvas? Let's move on and finally debunk some of those old, outdated fashion rules that have held us back for far too long. All right, now that we have that perfect foundation, it's time for the fun part. A little spring cleaning of our minds. We're going to clear out some of those old dusty fashion rules that have been holding us back. Rules that frankly seem specifically designed to make women with a fuller bust feel like we need to hide. First, let's tackle the biggest one of all. You must wear baggy, shapeless clothes to hide your bust. Oh honey, how many of us have fallen for this? When you have a generous bust, a shapeless garment hangs from the widest point of your body, your chest, and falls straight down. Instead of giving you shape, it hides your beautiful curves in a boxy outline. The secret isn't hiding, it's defining. A beautifully tailored blazer that just skims the bust and nips in slightly at the waist gives you your shape back. It creates a silhouette. What's the one structured piece in your wardrobe that always makes you feel powerful? Share it with us in the comments. Now, let's talk about the second myth. Women with a large bust should avoid colors and prints on top. The old logic was that prints and colors draw unwanted attention. But why is the attention of feeling vibrant and joyful unwanted? The truth is, the issue was never the print itself. It's about scale and balance. A medium-scale floral or a classic paisley can be absolutely stunning. And this isn't just a feeling. The Pantone and Color Institute actually found that 62% of women reported feeling more confident when they wore brighter colors. We've earned the right to wear joy on our bodies, not just hide behind neutrals. Do you have a color you secretly love but haven't worn in years? Share it below. I might just inspire someone else to try it too. And finally, the third myth. The V-neck is your only option. Now, we love a good V-neck. It works beautifully by creating that lovely vertical line, drawing the eye up and down. But it is certainly not our only friend. Please, welcome other flattering necklines like the elegant square neck, which beautifully frames your collarbones. And then, there is what I consider to be the true hero of my closet, the wrap dress. That design is a stroke of genius. It gives you that same flattering diagonal line as a V-neck. But most importantly, it cinches you in at your natural waist, creating that perfect hourglass shape. If you've tried a wrap dress, how did it make you feel? I'd love to hear your experience. So we've reclaimed our shape and embraced color. But there's one final crucial piece to this puzzle. Because fabric is the secret whisperer of fashion. It can either flatter you beautifully or betray you in seconds. Let's uncover which ones will truly be our allies. All right, let's talk about the final crucial piece of our style puzzle. It's the secret weapon of every well-dressed woman, especially for those of us with a figure like ours. Let's talk about fabric. At this stage of life, comfort is non-negotiable. But comfort can still be incredibly elegant when we let fabric work in our favor. I'll never forget wearing a shiny satin blouse to a dinner party once. I thought it looked so glamorous on the hanger. But under the restaurant lights, that shiny material seemed to catch and magnify every single curve, every line. Instead of enjoying myself, I spent the entire evening feeling self-conscious, constantly adjusting. Have you ever worn something that looked beautiful on the hanger, but betrayed you under the lights? I'd love to know what fabric that was for you. After that night, I learned my lesson. At another event, I chose a dress made from a matte jersey, and the difference was night and day. It had just enough weight to skim and drape from my bust rather than cling to it. It moved with me. I completely forgot about what I was wearing and simply enjoyed my evening. That is the power of choosing the right fabric when you have a fuller bust. It doesn't fight your body. It works with your body. So, who are our best friends in the world of textiles? Let's meet them. First, we have materials like matte jersey, viscose, and tencel. They are the champions of drape, creating a soft, flowing line that glides effortlessly. Then there's high-quality cotton with a touch of spandex. The cotton breathes, while that little bit of stretch gives it a forgiving quality, allowing it to accommodate our curves without pulling or distorting across the chest. And don't forget fine-gauge knits, like soft merino wool. They offer warmth without adding any bulk. And this isn't just a feeling. A study in the Textile Research Journal noted that garments made from fabrics with a soft drape were perceived to create a 25% more balanced silhouette. Which of these fabrics do you already love? And which one are you curious to try? On the other hand, there are a few fabrics that aren't bad. They just require a little more thought. Shiny satin, for example, can sometimes draw more attention than we'd like because of how it reflects light. If you love that silky feel, look for a crepe-back satin, which has a duller, more flattering finish. A 100% linen shirt can be tricky because it has no stretch, often causing it to pull at the buttons. But if you love linen, look for blends with viscose or a touch of elastane. They keep that airy feel but drape more gracefully. And a very chunky knit sweater can add a lot of volume. If you love them, try layering a long scarf vertically down your front to create a slimming line that elongates your frame. So, we have our perfect foundation from within. We've freed our closets from those outdated rules. And now, we have the secret weapon of fabric in our hands. You see, style isn't about chasing trends. It's about learning how to make your clothes serve your body, not the other way around. Remember, fabric isn't just about fashion, it's about freedom. When you choose the right fabric, you're not only dressing your body, you're celebrating it. Now, let's bring all of these core secrets together. So, if there is one thing you take away from our time together today, please remember this. True style never comes from hiding. Think of it like building a beautiful home. Your lingerie is the solid foundation. Structured clothing provides the elegant frame, and the right fabric is the gorgeous drapery that honors the entire design. Style after 60 isn't about following anyone else. It's the freedom to greet your closet each morning and choose something that doesn't just look good to others, but makes you smile at your own reflection. That is the only rule that truly matters. And now, I would love to hear from you. What was a style moment after 60 that changed the way you see yourself? Please share it in the comments. Because you never know, your story could be the spark of inspiration another woman needs to see today. Our style journey is really just beginning. If you'd like to continue on this path with me, and not miss out on the wisdom we'll share next, I invite you to subscribe and become part of our community. I would so love to see you again. Thank you for spending this time with me. And always remember, at this age, magnificence doesn't come from the dress you wear. It comes from the confidence you radiate.